My dear students, this video is something different. This is a very brief video, and in this video you will learn about figures of speech or the poetic devices used in your poetry section. You often get questions like identify the figures of speech or the poetic devices or the literary devices. Personification. Personification is a figure of speech where non-living objects are described to seem like people. For example, the wind shouted. The wind shouted like a human being. Therefore, this is personification. Transferred epithet is when an adjective usually used to describe one thing is transferred to another. Sleepless nights. Nights are not sleepless. A person can be sleepless. He pointed an angry finger at me. The finger is not angry. He is angry. Consonants. Consonants is a figure of speech in which the same consonant sounds repeat with a group of words. Traffic figures on July 4th to be tough. Traffic double F, fic figures F on July 4th, F again and tough, T-O-G-U-H, G-H, the pronunciation is F. Hyperbole. Hyperbole uses exaggeration for emphasis or effect. I have told you to stop 1,000 times. I am exaggerating. Okay, I am projecting it to be of much greater magnitude. Why? For the sake of emphasis or effect. Hence, hyperbole. Onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia is the term for a word that sounds like what it is describing. Click, buzz, blast are examples of onomatopoeia. Anaphora is a technique where several phrases or verses begin with the same word or words. Example, mad world, mad kings, mad composition, beginning with the same word, mad, world, mad. Mad kings, we have mad, and mad composition, again, mad. The next figure of speech is alliteration, which is the repetition of the beginning sounds of neighboring words. This is a very common example, your tongue twister. She sells seashells on the seashore. Even I am having difficulty. Let me try again. She sells seashells on the seashore. Pretty difficult. Metaphor and simile. A simile is a figure of speech used to compare two things with words as and like. Her hair was as shiny as the sun. Hair, the sparkling shiny hair, as shiny as the bright sun. The comparison is direct. A metaphor compares two different things by giving a name that belongs to something else, and here we have implied comparison. Her heart is pure gold. Purity of gold is compared to the purity of her heart. The next one, assonance, which is the repetition of vowel sounds, not just letters, in words that are close together. The sounds don't have to be at the beginning of the word. Example, therefore all seasons shall be sweet to thee. Observe the use of E. Well, there are many other figures of speech, but for the time being, I feel this is going to be enough for you. Let's try out a fun activity. Try out the tongue twister on your own. She sells seashells on the seashore. All the best, and kindly subscribe to our channel Study English with Momita and Shomi.